Phase 1 of Rutland Regional Medical Center's emergency department expansion is complete. Over 1,800 square feet has been added to the emergency department, resulting in 5 brand new mental health medical exam rooms.
Phase 2 of the project is underway, meaning a temporary entrance shift to the southeast corner of the hospital. The temporary entrance is well marked and just to the right of the original one.
So the new entrance is just adjacent to the old one, just a little bit more to the east. We have big signs out there. We have all kinds of information, but people get confused. And we expect that because people are stressed when they're coming to an emergency room. So we've plastered signs all over the doors and everywhere else in the driveway. But we have volunteers. We have a great set of volunteers who are always out there to help lead them. The waiting room is much smaller than it was previously. So it is kind of cozy in there, but we're doing our best. We've actually taken our ambulance garage, the 2-bay ambulance garage, and converted it into a waiting room, triage, bathroom, registration, and still room for the ambulance folks to come in. So it's very tight, but we hope that this construction phase will last until the middle of February, and then we'll be able to move back, and that'll be much more normal.
One thing to note is that visitors will no longer be able to get to the food court through the emergency room entrance.
If you're coming to the hospital because you want to eat in the food court, because some people just like to do that, or if you're coming to visit patients in the main hospital, that you use the Stratton Road entrance and not the emergency room entrance, because you can't get through to the back of the cafeteria like you used to. So we're asking for that.
Any temporary inconvenience from construction is well worth the many benefits of the newly redesigned emergency department. The 5 new rooms are psych safe and can be easily converted into a medical room.
The renovations happening in the emergency department were necessary for several reasons. The first being moving from an acute setting and a fast track setting, meaning patients could come in and be serviced through fast track or through the acute side. We're combining that into one area so that if you come in, you're triaged and you go to whatever area, whatever room you need to go to. So we're not going to have that separation. So that will provide a better flow for patients. Secondarily, we needed some additional space for our mental health patients. We have many mental health patients since the Hurricane Irene, and it was important that we have good space to treat them. So we're creating in this phase 1, we actually have finished 5 exam rooms for these patients in a private hallway. So they have a chance, if they have to stay here and wait for placement, whether it's at Rutland or it's at another facility, they have room to walk the hallways, be in a multi-purpose room, because sometimes they have to stay here for several days until they're placed for appropriate treatment. So that is good for them. That's better care for them. So we're very excited about that. That opened just recently, and it's working very well.
Phase 2 of the construction is expected to be completed mid-February.